Okay, guys, we're back here at RyuLAN 2013 with the fan favorite Mo himself. Let me bring up the chat. We'll take some live questions in just a few moments. But first, I'm going to ask Mo a few questions, okay? First of all, how has this experience been for you, coming out here all the way from California?
Yeah.
Take us through that for us.
Well, it's pretty far. I mean, we had to. I left out of San Francisco this time with my teammate, and it's been. I mean, we traveled all day yesterday, but I mean, it's like any other land. You know, you expect delays in here and that. But so far, I mean, seeing the land like this, it's pretty good, set up nice. I was surprised. I didn't even know land centers still existed around. Right. So it's good, you know, breath of fresh air to see this still.
Sure.
I'm just, I'm a little disappointed on the turnout. I was hoping it'd be more teams, you know.
Right. Obviously. Well, take us through that. I mean, how does the jet lag affect you? I know you guys had a late night last night. You got in pretty late.
Yeah.
How does that come into play?
I mean, everyone on the team has been through multiple lands, so we're all used to this kind of, you know, setup where we just get in late. We try to get as best of sleep as we can, and we're pretty much, you know, it's hard to sleep the night before because you're kind of you're excited about playing. Yeah. But hopefully, you know, we're all well rested right now, so we're just trying to, you know, play to our full potential. Hopefully, we can. Good.
Good. Now, take us through the first match. All right. Updog is kind of giving themselves the unofficial title of the underdog.
Yeah.
You know, going into this match, would you think that, you know, are you going to overlook this, or are you going to take it very seriously as your first match?
Our first LAN as a team, we can't take anyone, we can't underestimate anyone. We have to play every team like they're a top team. And I know Updog, there's the Bears is on that team, and I've played with this guy almost throughout my whole CS career, and I know what he's capable of as a team leader, calling and everything. So I'm not gonna overlook them at all. We're pretty focused on just taking it one match at a time and not worry too much about the next match. Because a lot of teams tend to, and this has been a problem for me in the past. I'd be on teams where we already pretty much assume that we're gonna get to a certain spot, and then forget about the teams in front of us, and then it ends up working out bad.
Right. Okay. Moving forward, what's your mindset going into this event, and how do the previous lands that you've been at, how do those come into play to this land?
Well, this is my first CS to go LAN, so I have not played the game on LAN yet, and I'm very excited to see how it is. There's little things like with the monitors, you know how they're on 75 hertz, and for me to get my settings right, it's actually 60 hertz for me. So, but it's not like it's something that I've played with before, so I'm not worried. And as long as we're all on the same playing field, it should be fine. But I'm really excited to see how this one, because in Source, LAN made a big difference in online. Like people simply did not play as well on LAN, or other teams that were hyped. So far it seems like the trend for Do, it's the same way, that some teams or some players don't play up to their full potential on LAN, and I'm counting on that this time. I wish it was more viewable, like you could see the players, because you know some teams are like hidden in rooms, and you know, what if I want to yell at some of them? How am I going to find them? I gotta
well, I'm sure the stream would want to see that as well. Unfortunately, we're so far away from the teams themselves, we can't pull that off.
Skadoodle's in his own corner of a room over there by himself. Like, how we all?
Right.
We
well,
need a camera on that guy.
Yeah, we're going to have the admins circulating frequently, so just to kind of nip that in the bud. But okay, well, one final question, and then we'll kind of get into some viewer questions. This, you said it was your first LAN.
Or as a Go LAN,
well, as a team, you said it was your first LAN
as our team, yeah. This is
so how do nerves come into play with this?
It's our first as us five, but every player on that team has over, you know, 7 years of LAN experience, going to top LANs and playing and competing.
Right.
So no one's nervous in terms of that. We just want to represent Frost Gaming the right way, because they've been, I mean, amazing. They sent us fully here. You know, even though the prize pot isn't as big as everyone anticipated, you know, they're not worried. They don't put any pressure on us. They believe in us. And so far, we haven't been performing as well online as we should, and they're still backing us. So I'm very happy for that. Frost Gaming was able to, you know, believe in us that much to send us.
Yeah, that's great for the community. Definitely, that's what we need.
To have like sponsors like that, like that's what the community needs now. You know, I mean, if we had more sponsors like that, this event would have been a lot bigger.
Right. We'd have had 16 teams. Never
exactly.
All right.
Easily had.
So now I'm going to move into some viewer questions. I'm not going to take the troll questions, so you guys can go ahead and mark that off. But I'm going to scroll up here, and we'll figure out what we've got. So, talking about Skadoodle already. All right, guys, chill out, chill out. They want to know about your comb over. Just kind of go. Funny thing for you, as we're walking over
I've been growing my hair out, and I don't know why, but this is how I have no gel or nothing. None of my teammates, I guess, care about what they look like. I just forgot to pack mine, and I just got out of the shower, and it just stays like this. So
he asked me when we were walking over, "Hey, how's my hair look?" So that's kind of funny.
You know, I'm going for that long hair, don't care look, but I really care. So
yeah,
better be good.
Long hair, better care. So yeah. Okay, let's take another one.
Maybe on the bottom there's a newer one.
Yeah, let's see if we've got anything.
Mullet.
That's a good one. How are you liking Go so far? Would you like to go back to the source days, or are you just happy with moving forward?
Honestly, I'm happy with moving forward. I feel like when Do came out, it kind of connected the two a little bit more, because now you see a lot of top 1.6 and source players on one team, and that should have been the thing with source. You know, a lot of the 1.6, especially in Europe, the 1.6 players really didn't want to switch over so quickly. So it's happy to see that in Europe it's huge, but I want the North American community to get a little more into it, because we're behind right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely. Well, moving forward, how is this going to help the community? Can it help the community? I guess is the best thing.
This LAN?
Well, just this LAN, the North American scene. How can this LAN really help?
This LAN is, I mean, it was mainly made for one reason: is to make the community bigger.
Right.
And the community failed to live up to it. But I'm so thankful for guys like Ryu and you guys setting up a stream and just getting it as good as it could be.
Right.
But I mean, this hopefully after this LAN, after they see how smoothly it ran and everything, they move. More teams start showing up to the next event, and then. We only have this LAN and then ESEA in North America. That's really, I mean, Europe has one every 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it's crazy.
Hopefully more LANs are starting to, Ryu's pioneered it, so hopefully it gets into something where it's a monthly thing at least, where more teams can show up. Even, especially invite teams. I mean, there's no reason you should be an invite and not come and attend this, you know what I mean?
Okay, guys, well, it's about 20 minutes till the first match. We're going to go ahead and shut this down. Mo needs to get warmed up and get ready to play. So we will have more interviews to come after matches, whether teams win or lose. We'll try to hear from both sides. So stay tuned on the stream. We'll have matches starting in the next 20 minutes. Once again, we're live from Terre Haute, Indiana at RyuLAN 2013.